Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, the novel coronavirus and the disease it causes, COVID-19, are upon us. And we'll be still experiencing the ramifications, perhaps not just for several days or weeks, but maybe for several months. Over the past couple of months, it's been amazing to see how social media can be used for good to educate those of the importance of social distancing, along with taking our basic educational necessities hand in hand. Alhamdulillah. Well, we as the members of community are incredibly grateful for the efforts of those who are acting responsibly and in the interest of the greater good. Sha Allah. These actions are life-saving. In this video, we'll be speaking a bit about the details of the virus and how to best manage these challenging new times as students since the reopening of schools is in place. The reopening of schools in Kashmir is a welcome decision, but since COVID-19 threat is not yet over, extreme precautions are required to be taken in schools and school buses to prevent the spread of coronavirus. We are really excited to welcome the students back to campus here at RP School Nagbel. We have been working really hard on the standard operating procedures to make sure that they align with our school values. Straight from our recipe values, the aim is about an enjoyable environment. The students enjoy a safe, pleasant, healthy, clean and a well-maintained school, and this is one of the key aspects of our planning for our return to the campus. While the experts are still monitoring the impact of COVID-19 upon the community, even though there are still many unknowns, yet we do know that there are several everyday procedures we can take to stay safe. So once our students have had their temperature checked outside, they enter through the main school gate. They come in, use the hand sanitizer and move off to the classes after the temperatures are checked again. RP School Nagbel, Block 1, Gate B is now open for use in mornings and afternoons. So once you get your temperature checked by the guard and sanitized, you may leave straightway to your classes. Your teachers will then check and measure your temperature twice every day. And if you get a chance, you should always hand wash rather than to dwell upon the sanitizers. With no accurate and absolute vaccine or drug available to each and every member of our community, prevention is better than cure has never felt more accurate. This virus passes through saliva, mucus, through coughs, sneezes, which can travel up to 3 to 5 feet. So, what can we do to take the precautions? Plenty do's and don'ts. First, let's discuss about the do's. Number 1. Wear a mask to reduce the spread of COVID-19. This gives us 2 levels of protection. First, it blocks the droplets from entering. Second, it prevents them from entering the other person. Number 2. Avoid a close contact with each other. Number 3. Feeling sick or have any symptoms? Stay home. Number 4. Self-isolate yourself if you feel to have any symptoms and immediately report to your concerned teacher. This is the only way to protect the community as a whole. Number 5. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. Number 6. Use soap, water and wash your hands for 20 seconds. When? Before and after. Number 1. Using the toilet, eating anything, and after blowing your nose or coughing and sneezing. Now let's discuss about the don'ts. Number 1. Avoid sharing your food or drinks with your classmates. Number 2. Do not share your face masks. Number 3. Do not unnecessarily touch your eyes, mouth and nose. Now friends, let's discuss a bit about the proper way of wearing the mask and the hand washing steps. So, the key is to wear the masks properly. Let's review how to do this.
Make sure your mask is tight against your cheeks, tucked under the bottom of your chin, and pinched tightly where it meets your nose. The goal is to make sure that there is a full contact between the top, bottom, and sides of the mask with your face. No gaps, since they'll allow the droplets that carry germs to leave and enter your nose and mouth. Or wear it on your forehead and neck. Keep it in place always. Thank you for doing your part to keep us all protected.
Now friends, let's talk a bit about the proper hand washing technique. Number 1. Wet your hands with water. Number 2. Apply enough soap to cover all the hand surfaces. Number 3. Rub the hands palm to palm. Number 4. Right palm over the left torso with interlaced fingers and vice versa. Number 5. Palm to palm with fingers interlaced. Number 6. Backs of fingers to opposing palms with fingers interlocked, and rotational rubbing of thumbs and that of fingers backwards and forwards to the right and left palm. Final step is to rinse your hands in the water properly for 1 to 2 seconds. Our buses are equipped with temperature checking devices on board and again upon the arrival on school. Our seating is arranged in a socially distanced, appropriate way. We are hoping the students will really quickly adapt to these new protocols, helping us to make up us in safe, Sha Allah. We have cleaned every places around the school to enable social distancing. This is a new take for us in our recipe values: respect for others, keeping a safe distance in corridors, in classrooms, and also on the playgrounds. Staff and students will support one another to make sure that we keep the distance that we need for our social distancing protocols, whether it be in the playground, in the classroom, or in the distance between, that we must make sure that we support one another. We have been really impressed by the strength of our community throughout this whole COVID-19 experience. As we enter the next phase and students return to the campus, it's very important that parents ensure they are well before coming on site. However, if they do need a support, the school will always be a step ahead to ensure the safety of the students. As we return to the campus after such a long time, it is important we continue to work together to ensure the health and safety of our students and teachers. We had sufficient time to put all our protocols in place to ensure that everything is ready for the return to campus. We are hopeful that the session would be an exciting one, full of academic rigor and lots of learning and teaching activities, and we are looking forward to welcoming the students back on campus, Inshallah.